Okay, so here's a quick update. I thought about taking some notes and sort of for the blog I want to write about all of this. Then I thought, no, this is about embodiment. Why not do as much as I can live? So let me tell you what I've learned so far. I'm standing in lovely Rogers Park area of Chicago. It's beautiful, historic, about as far north as you can go in the city before you hit Evanston, which was my entry point to Chicago. So I used to hang out here or north of here a lot. The murals behind me are part of a mural project. I think it's called A Mile of Murals. I actually don't know that much about it, so I might explore that while I'm up here. Hadn't thought about it. The main thing that's brought me up here is actually that these are my favorite beaches in Chicago. You know, we have this enormous Lake Michigan that, sort of ocean-like because you can't see the other side really, or at least not very easily. But it's kind of missing the waves unless the wind is really picking up. But most people might not know this about Chicago. We have some exceptionally wonderful beaches, especially up here on the North Shore, just north of Loyola University. There are actually some just exceptional beaches, clean sand, good sand, all of that. So, it's funny. I was thinking about, maybe I'll go to the Morton Arboretum. Oh, this might get loud here. There's a train right behind me. You're getting the full Chicago experience here. The Morton Arboretum out west has, I've been seeing these pictures of this really cool troll art, and I was like, oh, that might be cool. And the Botanic Gardens up north, so, I'm clearly thinking I want to be outside. I'm thinking about nature. It's funny, I'm looking at my face, it's all overexposed and stuff, so, oh well. But the key word there is think. I was thinking about it, like, and I knew I wasn't supposed to plan, but I couldn't help but think, oh, maybe what I want to do. But when I really felt into it in this moment, the thing that really called to me was the beach. I've had a lot of time outside this summer, fair amount, but I really haven't just gone to the Chicago beach, and hung out with nothing to do but be on the beach. So that was what was calling to me. My first stop, though, is going to be the Heartland Cafe, one of my favorite restaurants in the city. It's been here kind of forever. It's an old hippie place, a lot of vegan stuff like that, and they have a lot of art, and there's an outdoor seating and all of that. So I'm going to go over there and have some food, and I didn't know if I'd feel comfortable broadcasting from the restaurant. I'm still new to this live thing. I also did want to check in emotionally. It's kind of strange what's coming up. Well, that seems like a judgment. Anyway, I'll just share with you as well as I can. So I'm actually feeling like a little grumpy, a little grouchy, like a lot of some things that have happened to me in the last week or two are coming up, like an incident with a friend that I don't feel was totally resolved. It's kind of coming out. And before I even left my house, I was feeling like some apprehension, almost like I'm playing hooky, I got more important things to do, and all of this, and which is, again, that's part of the whole experiment here is no, this is important. This is loving myself. This is making time for myself. This is giving a gift to myself, and I'm going to honor that. So I'm just trying to play out in real time, no judgment, just what's going on with me. And but I'm wondering, about kind of some of the maybe more negative stuff that's coming up, and I'm curious if that's coming up because I have this open space. And then I'm wondering, is that one of the reasons we don't always give ourselves open space? Because we don't know. We don't know what's going to come up. And sometimes that might be hard feelings or scary things, or, particularly if somebody has deep trauma, which I'm fortunate really not to, but, that's something I'm going to be exploring here as well, I think, is just, what comes up in this space? And a lot of my practice is making room for that, making room for discomfort, making room for anything that's true. It's a lot of what I do when I work with people as a coach. And that's, I don't want to get too heavy about it. I do want to just go have some fun on the beach. But I'm also going to be checking in with that and checking in with you guys. I think maybe I'll go have some lunch, and then I'll check back in when I get to the beach. All right, cheers.